My name is Frank M. Ahern. I'm a privacy consultant and I'm author of the New York Times bestseller, How to Disappear. I work with individuals who have extreme privacy issues, and that can range from individuals involved in romance scams to blackmail to victims of stalkers. Today I'm going to talk about online blackmail specifically. Now, if you're a victim of online blackmail, my philosophy is panic, but don't panic. You need to get your head together. I know it's a freaky situation and you're ready to just jump out of your shoes, but you need to think like a strategist and stop for a moment, okay? The first thing you want to know is inventory of self-information. So for example, you might have met the person on a dating app, or you might have met them on your Pinterest or Facebook, whatever. So the first thing is to hit your social media. If you can delete your social media, boom, 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 just get rid of it. Now, a lot of victims meet on Skype or Google Hangouts. Delete the Skype, delete the Google Hangouts. Now, the problem is, if you've been chatting on Google Hangouts, they have your Gmail address. So if you can delete, delete. If you can't delete, make everything as private as possible. So go through the internet, go through your social media, and just start hitting private delete, private delete, private delete. That's how you deal with the social media aspect of things. So you need to take inventory of what they know about you or what they may know. Now, typical blackmailers will send you a list. We have your Facebook friends or your Instagram friends, or we have your wife's name. But if they haven't done this, you need to ask yourself, A, if you sent the money already, did you send it by cash transfer, and was your address, home address included? Was your phone number on there? Was your email address? Okay? If you connected with them on WhatsApp, they have your mobile number. And what they will do is they will just keep using different mobile numbers to hit you up and contact you. So do they know your spouse? Do they know your employment? Do they know your home address? Do they know your children? So these are things you need to think about, okay? And the reason why you need to know this is the blackmailers will contact people around you. They won't necessarily expose you, but they may contact your wife and say, hey, listen, I'm trying to get in touch with so-and-so. Or they may contact somebody you know on LinkedIn and say, hey, I can't reach so-and-so. Can you get in contact with him or with her? So you need to be aware of what's out there about you. I mean, do you have a published phone number? I mean, are you connected to your spouse on Facebook? Do they have this? So personal inventory is really the big question is the blackmailer going to expose you? The truth is, nobody knows that but the blackmailer, okay? Typically, they don't expose because there's no money in exposure. I mean, if they expose you, you're not going to pay them. So think of the compromised photo or video like a piece of gold. And it only has value if you know about it and the blackmailer knows about it, and if it's a secret. If it's no longer a secret, it's no longer gold. It has no value. So most victims are prompted to send money to stop the situation. Or the blackmailer will say, hey, listen, you send me money once, send me 5,000, 50,000, 15,000, 500, whatever it may be. No matter what they tell you, they're lying. They're gonna say, listen, I'll send you proof we deleted it from our computer. Or my sister's sick, I just need the money one time. Do not believe the blackmailer. They are lying to you. If you send money once, they want it again and again. They will bleed you dry until you have no more money, okay? And then what they'll do is they'll wait 6 more months and then they'll come back to you again. So do not send money to the blackmailer. It's the worst thing you can do. Taking action, what to do. It's a difficult question because there are different blackmailers and different individuals are worth more money to some blackmailers than others. Depends on what they have on you. But yeah, I mean, you can start off by telling the people in your world that you've been hacked. So don't respond to anybody who contacts about you. Now, some people contact a lawyer, and the lawyer will say, I'll write a cease and desist letter. I mean, do you really think a blackmailer on the other side of the world cares about a cease and desist letter from a lawyer? I don't think so. So that's kind of useless. Some say, hey, trace the blackmailer. Let's find where they're at. Well, they're on the other side of the world. Once you find them, what do? You're still being blackmailed. And anyway, I mean, they're smart enough to cover their trail and not be traced. And again, if you find them, what do? Say, hey, stop blackmailing me? You could just, when there's compromised information about you and somebody has control of that information, you need to think about the future, okay? Because blackmailers don't go away. They will come back in 3 months, 6 months. They will keep hitting you up. They'll look for your wife, your cousin, your brother, whoever. The only way to protect against online blackmail is to create online disinformation, meaning making it more difficult for them to locate you on the internet. Now, there's no such thing as deleting yourself from the internet because there's no customer service to call and say, hey, I've been blackmailed, can you delete me? It's just not happening. The trick in life is to create disinformation, multiple digital identities that use your information, bits and pieces of your real information. This way, when the blackmailer comes looking for you, they're gonna find this, and this, and this, and this, but what they're not gonna find is you. So, if you have any questions about online blackmail, feel free to hit me up. My website is blackmail.expert, and my name is Frankie Mayhearn.